when you get beat 41-7, it's hard to find positives, but part of my job is to try to find positives in the midst of, getting beat like that. And I was proud of the way our guys fought. I was proud of the way they competed. I was proud of the effort that they showed, especially, given the way the game unfolded. And so that's something we have to build on. And the score doesn't reflect it, but it was a different football team on the sidelines and out on the field than it's been the first 3 weeks in terms of the effort and the intensity and just the sense of passion to play well. And so that's what we're going to build on. And the skeptic would say, well, you still got beat 41-7, and yeah, we got beat 41-7. But you've got to find things when you're trying to build something. You've got to find things that you can hang your hat on. And the very first thing you have to be able to hang your hat on when you're trying to build something is the attitude, how it needs to be, is the effort, how it needs to be. Do the guys care? Is it important to them? All right, are they trying their hardest? Are they dying to win? And I saw that today in the midst of a very lopsided score. And so I'm going to stick to that, and we're going to build off of that. So that's all I got to say. So any questions? Yeah. I mean, listen, I've coached a lot of football in my life. A lot of football games, lots. And if you're going to kick a man out of a game for that, then I don't know what, then I must be the stupidest freaking football coach and the most ignorant human being that ever lived. So here's what happened, so you know. This is what we're dealing with as an independent. Okay? This is the way it is. I mean, it is what it is, right? It is what it is, and we live with it and we deal with it. It's, what's it called, collaborative review. So those were ACC officials. We don't have officials, obviously. So it goes to replay. Goes back to Charlottesville, I guess, where the ACC headquarters are. They say no targeting. Officials announce no targeting, come to me, no targeting. Yes, it was roughing the passer. Yes, it is a 15-yard penalty. Then before the ball snaps, Charlottesville or Charlotte or wherever they are, the ACC, they decide that, oh, wait, we got another view, so we're going to kick your best player off the field against an ACC team. That's how I see it. So, and that's, that didn't have any bearing on the game, but that's exactly what happened. So I'm hoping that they have enough integrity to give us an explanation at some point.
You said at the beginning of the season you like to take one quarterback and stick with him. Does it ever cross your mind, you know what, Zion found a way to win last year, maybe we should just give him a try right now?
Not right now. What we need to do is have receivers that catch the football. We had probably 6 or 7 drops today, and those were balls that were well placed by our quarterback. Oh, God, going into the game, I was so impressed with him just watching him on film. He's big, he's fast, he's physical, he can make every throw, he's smart, he protects the ball well, he can run. I think he's a really, really, really good quarterback, And they kind of cut him loose today, let him throw the ball because, they threw it probably a little bit more than they typically do. They're one of the top, well, I think they were 4th in the country in rushing offense, and I don't know how many yards rushing they got, not many. So, I don't know what their plan was, but I think Duke is the second best football team that we've played since I've been here behind Michigan, and I don't think they're that far off from Michigan. And they've got tremendous players all over the field. They don't have any weaknesses at all. They don't have a weakness. They've got a first-round draft pick left tackle. They've got a first-round draft pick right guard. They've got a quarterback that's going to play in the league. They've got receivers that are going to play in the league. They've got defensive players that are physical, athletic, thick, fast. They're a really, really good football team. And to our guys' credit, they fought their tails off. They fought, and we're gonna build off of that. We're gonna build off of that because that's what we have to do. Yeah, he didn't feel well, so he couldn't keep anything down, and some flu, and he tried to go. We got him, a couple bags of IV before the game to see if that would help him, and he just wasn't able to play. So Victor carried the load mostly, and then when Cam went in there was a little spark. I've been talking to you guys about Cam. I like Cam. I think Cam's tough. I think he digs for yards. We got to get Cam Edwards on the field more. We got to get Kylie Hicks on the field more. We got to get guys that are going to be dependable and dig for yards. And so you're going to see more of Cam Edwards. You're going to see more of Kylie Hicks. You're going to see those guys playing. Well, when Bruton quit, that left us with a hole as a returner, and so Brian was in there. Now the decision to put him in and toss him the ball, that has to be reevaluated. Obviously, we like him a lot. He's a great kid. He works hard, but I think that might have been a little bit too much for him. So.
You have a lot of players who experienced 1-4 last season.
Mm-hmm.
On this team now. At 0-4, will it be difficult to convince them this week of what's possible and put this behind you?
I really don't believe so, given the people in that locker room. I really don't believe so. I don't think so. And I'd tell you if I did. Their attitude is really good. Their work ethic is good. Like I said when I started this thing, that's what we're going to build off of. We gotta just keep striving to play with great effort, better execution, find ways to win individual battles. Find ways at times to overcome an opponent that, maybe is a little more experienced than us, maybe a little bit more, I hate to say it, at times, at certain positions, maybe there's just a little more talent. We got to find ways to overcome that, and we will. It's a long journey, So I was discouraged when I came in here last week. I'm not discouraged coming in here this week. I feel hope again, and I think our team feels hope again, which is, I know you can just say, what are you talking about? You just got beat 41-7, right? But once again, I've coached enough football games to know when there's an undercurrent that's leading to something good. And I also know when there's an undercurrent that's leading to something bad, and there's an undercurrent that's leading to something good. That's what my experience as a football coach or being involved in this profession for every day that I've been alive tells me. Oh, well, Jackson's disappointed. Jackson doesn't say a lot. I mean, this was an important game to him, This is a team that tried to get him to transfer to them last year. He wanted to show him that he stayed here for a reason. And it was important to him to come out and play well. And I think he was probably, surprised. I mean, he actually kind of held off the hit. It's like, listen, I'm 100% for player safety. I mean, I think at this level, it's so important that we protect the head, the neck, and the spine. But there has to be some reality to it, and we have to have some. You can't have the ACC office in Charlotte calling twice and determining whether or not a guy plays. I mean, that's. I've never heard of that. I never have, and thank God we're an independent because they can't find me. And I don't think I said anything negative. I just spoke the truth. There is a truth. And if they can't handle the truth, that's their problem. And it didn't matter to the game. Just so don't want to stand up here and make an excuse. It's not that Jackson Mitchell not playing didn't make it a 41-7 game. All right. So but there's a frustration level that early in the game when your guys are battling. It's so important. And these are college football players. You get 12 games. And some guy in a freaking room in Charlottesville, wherever, decides on a whim, screw Connecticut. It's not okay. So, screw Jackson Mitchell. It's not okay. So, all right, thanks.
Your performance as an offense.
Okay.
What do you see from your performance as an offense today? What did you?
We just have to execute, just the play that's being called, and we can't turn the ball over. It's very hard to win a game with turnovers. So, as an offense, we just got to execute.
How do you stay positive? I mean, Coach said he sensed something different on the sideline. He thought you guys were upbeat, and just your overall body language as a team, he liked. What did you think about that?
Our locker room, our culture, you know, we just feed off positivity. You know, we're a brotherhood. No matter what happen, no matter what happens, we love each other. And at the end of the day, we got to keep pushing forward to zeros on the clock.
Why has the execution lacked? I mean, you guys have talked about that for a few weeks now, and you just can't seem to correct it.
We're just trying to figure that out. You know, we're trying to figure out what we got to do to execute, and we're going to watch the film and we're going to figure it out.
How confident are you that this group can figure it out and bounce back from 0-4?
I have nothing but confidence. Nothing but confidence in this team. Nothing but confidence in the coaching staff. I believe we could turn it around.
Can you see at least any small signs out there, Taekwon, that things are going to get better? I mean, just little things that you're doing well that just isn't quite enough yet, but is headed in the right direction?
Of course. I see we're making explosive plays where we just got to be more consistent with them, you know, and just make more plays and then, like I said, just consistency, honestly.
Did you feel more comfortable in game 2? You know, game 2 starting? You feel more comfortable with your receivers and everything?
Yes, I feel more comfortable. I don't know how I can't feel comfortable with the 5 guys in front of me. So it's just, like I said, we just got to keep executing, going over the film and get better. You know, it's only up from here. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
Touches out there today.
It means it's great, you know, just to see Cam get his chance and do his thing out there, and it's just the start of something big for him. I can't wish him nothing but the best, and I can't wait to see him in the future.
Victor, how confident are you in this team to come back from 0-4 and start getting some wins on the board?
I'm very confident. Last year we were right about in the same situation, so we're not gonna fold. We're not gonna hang our heads or any of that. We're gonna stay positive. Coach Mora got us, all the coaching staff got us, and we know that. So we just gotta fix what we're doing wrong, and we gotta execute at a high level, way higher level than we have been, and we're gonna get it done.
Would you say the vibe in the locker room is the same as it was last year at this point?
You can say that, but at the same time, we expect more, but at the same time, we know where we're at right now. 0-4 is just not the team that we are, and we need to fix things, and we need to. Everyone says the season's long. The season's not long at all. We need to make changes now, and we need to get this thing rolling.
Good. Thanks, guys.